Ronaldo has earned 228 international caps for Portugal, an extraordinary testament to his enduring presence as a forward. Inaccio's market value sits at €40 million, underscoring his emergence as a premium asset for Portugal's defense. Almost valued at €30 million by the market, a young talent commanding serious European interest. Neves holds a market valuation of €25 million in the competitive transfer landscape. Vitinha's market standing reflects a near €140 million assessment by the global football community. Mendes carries an €80 million valuation, a reflection of his status as Portugal's most prized asset. Silva valued at €7 million by the market, a rising prospect in Portugal's squad. Neves carries a community valuation approaching €140 million, elite territory for Portuguese talent. Ronaldo's market assessment sits at nearly €11 million across the global football community. Costa commands a €40 million valuation in the global football marketplace. Costa's market value sits at €15 million, a solid assessment of his standing in European football. Felix commands a €28 million valuation in the global football community. Silva valued at €22 million by the Mavos community, a reflection of his standing in world football. Fernandes carries a €35 million valuation in the global football marketplace. Leão rated at €50 million, a premium valuation reflecting his standing in world football. Ronaldo is climbing on Mavos.app right now, nearly $1 million in value added today. Fans clearly believe in what he brings to Portugal. The value on Ronaldo has jumped nearly $1 million in real time. Head to Mavos.app if you want to vote on these valuations as the match unfolds. Vitinha commands a market value of €140 million, Portugal's midfield orchestrator priced at the absolute peak. Ronaldo stands as Portugal's all-time leading goal scorer with 143 international goals, a record that defines his legacy. Neto valued at €60 million, a testament to the market's confidence in his caliber. Trincao carries a €40 million market valuation, reflecting his standing among Portugal's emerging talent. Ronaldo has earned 228 caps for Portugal, an unmatched testament to his enduring international presence. Mendes carries an €80 million market valuation, underscoring his elite status in Portugal's squad. Cancelo's market value sits at €8 million, reflecting his experience and consistent availability for Portugal. Seleção commands a €30 million market valuation, marking him among Portugal's most valuable international assets. Silva's market standing sits at €7 million, underlining his importance to Portugal's squad depth. Neves holds a €25 million market valuation, cementing his status as a cornerstone of Portugal's squad. Ronaldo is trending up massive right now, nearly $1 million in value. You can vote on that at mavos.app. Ronaldo is climbing the valuation charts right now, up nearly $1 million. You should check mavos.app and vote where you think his value really sits. Vitinha's market value has reached €140 million, a testament to his influence controlling Portugal's midfield. Perisic stands as Croatia's all-time leading international goalscorer with 38 goals for his country. Ronaldo has earned 228 caps for Portugal, a testament to his enduring presence at the international level. Gvardiol's commanding presence in defense has earned him a €70 million market valuation for Croatia. Ages carries a €6.00 million community valuation, reflecting his consistent contributions to Portugal's international squad. Ronaldo has netted 143 goals in Portugal colours, a scoring record that stands alone in his nation's history. Modric has worn Croatia's shirt 198 times, a steadfast midfield anchor across 2 decades of international football. Leão valued at €50 million, a measure of the talent Portugal has invested in their future. Ronaldo carries a €10.97 million community valuation, a testament to his enduring presence in Portugal's squad. Neves holds a €25.00 million community value, marking him among Portugal's most valued international assets. Silva carries a €22.00 million community valuation, reflecting his sustained importance to Portugal's international plans. Araujo's €30 million community value underscores his standing as a cornerstone of Portugal's defensive architecture. Alec commands a €30 million community valuation, cementing his status among Portugal's most prized international assets. Performance like that from Ronaldo pushes the valuation up quick. Check Mavos.app to vote on where his market value settles. Ronaldo keeps finding space out there, and his market value is climbing fast. Head to Mavos.app and vote his value even higher. Vitinha commands a €140 million market valuation, one of Europe's most coveted midfield maestros. Perisic stands as Croatia's all-time leading international goalscorer with 38 goals for his nation. Ronaldo has earned 228 caps for Portugal, a remarkable testament to his enduring presence on the international stage. Vardiel's defensive prowess has earned him a €70 million market valuation, reflecting his elite status in world football. Neves valued at €25 million by the Mavos community, a player of genuine international caliber for Portugal. Modric has earned 198 caps for Croatia, an extraordinary measure of longevity in midfield. Ronaldo has scored 143 goals in Portugal colours, standing as his nation's all-time leading international marksman. Hrvatska carries a €6.50 million market valuation, a solid measure of his value in modern football. Neves commands a €25 million valuation in the Mavos community, testament to his standing in elite international football. Car holds a €2.80 million community valuation, reflecting solid regard for his contributions at international level. Stock carries a €3.50 million community valuation, marking his standing within Portugal's international setup. Hrvatska valued at €6.50 million by the Mavos community, a reflection of his international standing. Neves sits at a €25 million community valuation, underscoring his elite status in international football. Car carries a current market value of €2.80 million in the Mavos community ratings. Hrvatska valued at €6.50 million in the Mavos community, a player of genuine market significance. Neves commands a €25 million valuation in the Mavos community, elite tier market standing for Portugal. Car sits at a €2.80 million community valuation, reflecting his established market presence. Valued at €3.50 million in the Mavos community, solid market standing for the Portugal international. Hrvatska commands €6.50 million in Mavos community valuation, genuine European market tier. Neves carries €25 million in Mavos community value, reflecting his status as Portugal's market cornerstone. Car holds a €2.80 million Mavos community valuation, cementing his standing in the international market. Carries a €3.50 million Mavos community valuation, recognized value in the international marketplace. Rakić sits at €6.50 million on the Mavos community valuation scale, substantial European market presence. Neves valued at €25 million across the Mavos community, Portugal's most prized international asset. Car commands €2.80 million in Mavos community valuation, solid international market recognition. SAS €3.50 million Mavos valuation reflects meaningful recognition in Portugal's international player marketplace. Rakić, €6.50 million Mavos valuation underscores his significant standing in European football markets. Neves commands €25 million in Mavos community valuation, Portugal's premier international talent. Car sits at €2.80 million on the Mavos community valuation scale, consistent international market presence. Carries a €3.50 million Mavos valuation, solid positioning within Portugal's international talent hierarchy. Rakić valued at €6.50 million on Mavos, a substantial mark in Croatia's international player economy. Neves rated at €25 million on Mavos, Portugal's most valued international asset on the pitch. Car holds a €2.80 million Mavos valuation, reflecting his established standing in Croatia's international player market. Mavos valuation of €3.50 million underscores his established presence in Portugal's international player marketplace. It commands a €6.50 million Mavos valuation, among Croatia's most prized international talents. Neves carries a €25 million Mavos valuation, Portugal's premier international commodity. Car valued at €2.80 million on Mavos, a cornerstone asset for Croatia's international squad. Valued at €3.50 million on Mavos, a significant asset in Portugal's international player marketplace. Its €6.50 million Mavos value reflects his standing as a cornerstone of Croatia's international roster. Neves sits at €25 million in Mavos value, Portugal's most valuable international asset. Car commands a €2.80 million Mavos valuation, anchoring Croatia's international player marketplace. SA carries a €3.50 million Mavos valuation, a key piece of Portugal's international player portfolio. It commands €6.50 million in Mavos value, a premium international asset for Croatia. Neves valued at €25 million, the crown jewel of Portugal's international player marketplace. Seleção's Mavos valuation sits at €2.80 million on the international player marketplace. We're underway at the World Cup. Portugal and Croatia kick off this crucial knockout tie right now. Portugal and Croatia deadlocked at 0-0 in the opening minute here in Toronto. SA carries a €3.50 million Mavos valuation on the international marketplace. Two minutes in, both sides yet to register a shot. This match is still finding its rhythm. It commands a €6.50 million Mavos valuation on the international player marketplace. 3 minutes gone. Croatia holding perfect pass accuracy while Portugal searches for their first touch of the ball. Neves valued at €25 million on the international marketplace, a Portuguese cornerstone. For minutes in, still scoreless at BMO Field, Portugal and Croatia locked in stalemate, neither side venturing a shot yet. Livaković carries a €2.80 million Mavos valuation on the international player marketplace. "6 minutes elapsed. Neither team has tested the goalkeeper. Croatia maintaining their passing precision while Portugal continues to probe. Costa commands a €40 million Mavos valuation, a reflection of his elite standing on the international marketplace. Portugal creating cleaner chances already. Bruno Fernandes forcing the keeper into action while Croatia's attack remains toothless. Livaković carries a €4.00 million Mavos valuation on the international player marketplace. Portugal dominating the expected goals battle, 0.55 to 0.13, despite the scoreline remaining level at 8 minutes. Neves valued at €25 million on the international marketplace, a player of genuine world-class credentials. 9 minutes in, Portugal controlling this match with 3 shots to Croatia's 1 and superior passing accuracy at 88%. Hrvatska's market value sits at €2.80 million on the Mavos International Player Index. "10 minutes in, Portugal finding real penetration, but Croatia's discipline holding firm. Just 1 foul conceded so far. Costa's market value stands at €40 million, a player of genuine world-class credentials. Bruno Fernandes commanding the game. Portugal's 4 shots already generating 0.60 expected goals against Croatia's meager 0.13. Livaković carries a Mavos market valuation of €4 million on the international stage. Portugal dominating the early phases, 4 shots to 1, and that 88% pass accuracy shows crisp control against Croatia's more labored 72%. Neves valued at €25 million, a midfielder of genuine international pedigree and proven consistency. Portugal's superiority in chances is stark, for shots generating 0.59 expected goals versus Croatia's 2 shots worth just 0.15. Hrvatska holds a Mavos market valuation of €2.8 million at international level. Portugal pressing hard early on. Cancelo leading with a team-high shot already, but Croatia defending resolutely at BMO Field. Costa carries a €40 million market valuation, reflecting his standing as a cornerstone asset for Portugal. Portugal dominating possession and chances, but Croatia's discipline, just 2 fouls to none, keeping this compact and goalless. Livaković carries a €4 million market valuation at international level. Portugal's expected goals already double Croatia's, 0.59 to 0.17. Yet the scoreline remains locked at 0-0 after 17 minutes. Dias into the referee's notebook. Yellow card for Portugal at 17 minutes. Portugal probing constantly, but Croatia's back line holding firm. 3 blocked shots already, keeping the pressure at bay. Neves commands a €25 million market value in the international sphere. "18 minutes in, Portugal dominating possession and chance creation, yet Livaković and the Croatia defense standing resolute at 0-0. Car carries a €2.80 million market value, a reflection of his sustained international presence for Croatia. Portugal generating chances at nearly 4 times Croatia's expected goals rate, yet still searching for the breakthrough. Costa's market value sits at €40 million, a testament to his importance on the international stage. "19 minutes in, Portugal's dominance in expected goals not yet translating to the net as Croatia's defense holds firm. Livaković carries a current market value of €4 million, a measure of his standing in international football. Rúben Dias into the book for a foul. Yellow card at 17 minutes. Croatia's defense has now blocked 3 shots in 22 minutes, a resolute rearguard action keeping Portugal at bay. Livakovic's 7.1 rating tonight, the highest on the pitch, keeping Croatia in this match. Portugal pressing hard, but Fernandes cannot find the breakthrough despite 2 attempts already. Neves valued at €25 million, a reflection of his importance to Portugal's international setup. Portugal dominating possession and chance creation, yet Croatia's defensive blocks keep them level at the quarter-hour mark. Car carries a market value of €2.80 million in the international game. Portugal's expected goals tally of 0.77 against Croatia's 0.17 tells the real story of this first half. Mendes standing tall at the back tonight. A 7.0 rating, that's the best on this pitch so far. Portugal's pass accuracy of 92% is clinical. Croatia defending with discipline despite being second best in every metric. Costa's market valuation sits at €40 million, a reflection of his standing in international football. Croatia's 3 blocked shots already. Disciplined defending keeping Portugal's dominance from translating to clear chances. Livaković carries a market value of €4 million on the international stage. Portugal dominating possession and territory, but Croatia's blocks and discipline keep them in this, still scoreless at 28. Mendes leading all players on the pitch tonight with a 7.2 rating. Absolute control from the back. "29 minutes in, Portugal's expected goals nearly 5 times Croatia's. Dominance without the breakthrough yet. Vlasić orchestrating from midfield with 3 key passes already, pulling the strings in Croatia's build-up play tonight. "30 minutes gone, still goalless. But Portugal's XG of 0.90 against Croatia's 0.17 shows where this match is being won and lost. Neves valued at €25 million, a cornerstone of Portugal's midfield infrastructure. Portugal dominating the ball at 32 minutes, yet Croatia's defense holding firm despite being outshot 7-3. Car carries a market valuation of €2.8 million, a reliable presence in Croatia's defensive setup. Portugal's 8 shots to Croatia's 3, yet both keepers have made just one save. The finishing touch remains elusive at BMO Field. Costa commands a €40 million valuation, a testament to his standing in Portugal's squad architecture. Portugal knocking on the door with 8 attempts, but that expected goals gap of 1.29 to 0.21 shows they're wasteful in front of goal. Cancelo's commanding display at the back has him rated the sharpest defender on the pitch tonight at 7.3. Portugal's dominance in pass accuracy, 93% to 84, keeping Croatia pinned back and dictating tempo. Mendes is the standout performer on this pitch tonight, earning a 7.6 rating in defense. Portugal's control is absolute, 9 shots to 3, for corners to none, yet the scoreline stays level at 36 minutes. Hrvatska carries a market value of €6.50 million on the international stage for Croatia. Portugal pressing hard, but Croatia's discipline holding firm. 3 fouls apiece. That yellow to Dias a warning after 37 minutes. Neves valued at €139.99 million, a generational talent carrying Portugal's hopes on the world's biggest stage. Portugal dominating the shot count and set pieces, yet Croatia's keeper making the difference with one crucial save at 38 minutes. Seleção valued at €2.80 million, a reliable presence anchoring Croatia's defensive unit through the tournament. Portugal probing constantly, but Croatia's discipline intact. 9 shots to 3, yet just one on target between them both. Veiga carrying a €250 million valuation into Portugal's World Cup campaign. "41 minutes in, Portugal still pressing, but Livaković refusing to be beaten. Croatia's keeper now 2 saves to nil. Hrvatska carries a €6.50 million valuation into this World Cup campaign. Croatia suffocating Portugal's attacking thrust. For corners generated but none converted. Zero accuracy from set play so far. Mendes is the standout performer on the pitch tonight, a 7.3 rating that towers above every other player in this match. Portugal dominating possession and territory, but Livaković keeps them at bay. XG favors Portugal heavily at 0.92 to 0.21. Cancelo's 4 dual wins tonight lead the pitch. Defensive dominance from the backline. Portugal 0-0 Croatia at the 43-minute mark, and Croatia's discipline is visibly fraying. 4 fouls now against Portugal's 3. Costa valued at €40 million, a reflection of his stock in the modern game. Livaković carries a market value of €4 million, a measure of his standing in European football. Neves carries a market value of €25 million, a reflection of his standing in European football. Portugal dominating the XG battle at 0.92 to 0.21, yet neither side has found the net. Car valued at 2.8 million euros, a snapshot of his current standing in the market. Portugal's dominance doesn't translate to the scoreboard yet. Croatia defending resolutely at the halfway mark. Costa valued at 40 million euros, a testament to his importance in Portugal's squad. Croatia's discipline fraying. 5 fouls committed against Portugal's 3, and now a yellow for Dias compounds the pressure on the Portuguese backline. Livakovic's market standing sits at 4 million euros, a measure of his current value in European football. Portugal pushing with 9 shots to 3, yet Livaković keeping Croatia level through sheer goalkeeper composure at the break. Dias commanding the backline tonight with a 7.2 match rating, the standout defender on this pitch so far. And that's the whistle for halftime here at the World Cup. Portugal and Croatia remain level at 0. Stay with us for player spotlights and Mavos market value movers at mavos.app. Neves valued at 25 million euros, a reflection of his market standing in contemporary European football. Car carries a market valuation of 2.80 million euros on the current transfer landscape. Costa's market value sits at 40 million euros, a testament to his standing in contemporary European football. Livaković commands a 4.00 million euro valuation on the current transfer market, a reflection of his standing in international football. Neves commands a 25 million euro market valuation, underscoring his significance in modern European football. Car's current market valuation stands at 2.80 million euros in today's transfer landscape. Costa valued at 40 million euros, elite tier recognition in modern football's marketplace. Livaković carries a 4 million euro market valuation, a measure of his established quality in international football. Neves sits at a 25 million euro market valuation, reflecting his elite standing in contemporary European football. Car valued at 2.80 million euros, a solid presence in today's transfer marketplace for Croatia. Costa commands €40 million in current market value, a testament to his standing among Europe's elite talents. Livakovic's market value sits at €4.00 million, a reflection of his proven reliability in international competition. Neves valued at €25 million, a mark of sustained excellence in modern European football. Car carries a €2.80 million market value, anchoring Croatia's squad depth in the contemporary transfer landscape. Costa's €40 million valuation places him among Europe's most coveted talents right now. Livaković carries a €4 million evaluation, demonstrating his consistent value within Croatia's core setup. Neves sits at a €250 million valuation, testament to his standing in elite European football. Car valued at €2.80 million, a reliable fixture in Croatia's competitive international framework. Costa commanding a €40 million appraisal in today's transfer market, genuine elite tier asset. Livakovic's market valuation stands at €4 million, a cornerstone of Croatia's international backbone. Neves carries a €25 million market value, central to Portugal's competitive European standing. Selećar's current market value sits at €2.80 million, anchoring his place in Croatia's international setup. Costa valued at €40 million, a genuine cornerstone of Portugal's international framework. Livaković commands a €4 million market valuation, underpinning Croatia's international roster strength. Neves priced at €25 million, a key asset in Portugal's international portfolio. Seleção valued at €2.80 million, a cornerstone asset within Croatia's international squad framework. Costa carries a €40 million valuation, reflecting his substantial standing in Portugal's international architecture. Livakovic's €4 million community value represents significant depth in Croatia's international talent pool. We're back underway in the second half here at the World Cup. Portugal and Croatia still locked at 0-0. Matanovic replaces Budimer for Croatia at the interval. Fresh legs in attack as sides return. Portugal's dominance in possession and chance creation isn't translating. Croatia's defense holding firm despite the XG disparity. Mendes commanding the backline tonight. A 7.5 rating has him operating at another level defensively. Croatia's pass accuracy sits 8 points adrift of Portugal, yet they've kept 11 men behind the ball and survived a sustained siege. Costa valued at €40 million, a player of serious continental pedigree representing Portugal tonight. We're in the 49th minute, still goalless. Portugal's expected goals nearly 5 times Croatia's, yet neither team has found the net. Cancelo's won 5 duels already, owning the ground battle on the backline tonight. Portugal dominating the XG chart at 0.97 to 0.21, yet the scoreline remains locked at 0-0 after 50 minutes. Livaković carries a market valuation of €4 million, a proven asset in Croatia's defensive architecture. Mendes at left-back commanding play at 7.5, Portugal's defensive foundation holding firm. Neves valued at €25 million, a cornerstone of Portugal's international backbone. We're in the 52nd minute, still goalless. Portugal's pass accuracy sitting at 93%, clinical precision in possession. Cancelo's ground battle dominance. 6 duels won tonight, keeping the backline resolute. "53 minutes in, Portugal maintaining superiority, 9 shots to 5, yet neither keeper seriously tested.
He's buried it. Perisic rifles one in, and Croatia go ahead against Portugal.
Croatia's clinical finishing proving decisive, 1 shot on target, 1 goal, while Portugal squanders superiority with nearly 1 expected goal unconverted. Car carries a market value of €2.80 million, a player of genuine European pedigree and experience. Portugal dominating possession and territory, yet Croatia's discipline has them ahead despite being outshot 9-5. Costa valued at €40 million, a player of significant European standing and proven international pedigree. Portugal pressing hard now, but Croatia's compact defense and superior discipline keeping them resolute at 1-0. Ronaldo is climbing fast right now, up nearly 1 million in value. Check Mavos.app to see where the market is moving live. Livaković commanding a €4 million valuation, substantial asset protecting Croatia's goal. Croatia's pass accuracy dropping to 84%, yet their defensive structure holding firm against Portugal's relentless pressure. Stanišić commanding the backline tonight with a 7.9 rating, the highest on the pitch so far. Portugal dominating possession and chances, yet Croatia's clinical finishing through Stanišić keeps them ahead. Mendes orchestrating from the back with 3 key passes, a defender pulling the creative strings tonight. Modric goes into the book. Croatia's midfielder receives a yellow card at the hour mark. Portugal's 10 shots yielding just 1 on target. Leão firing twice, but finding nothing, while Croatia capitalizes ruthlessly through Stanišić. Neves valued at €25 million, a cornerstone of Portugal's international setup for years to come. Stanišić's 8.3 rating is the best on the pitch tonight. That's your standout defender leading the way. VAR is checking this one for offside. The goal is under review at the 61st minute. Cancelo comes on for Portugal, replacing Neto as they chase an equalizer here. Portugal make a change. Silva comes on for Vitinha in midfield. Portugal pressing hard with 10 shots, but Croatia's Perisic keeps finding answers at the back. Ronaldo thought he had it, but VAR has ruled it out. He was in an offside position. Semedo replaces Fernandes as Portugal shuffle their pack in search of an equalizer. Ramos comes on for Cancelo. Portugal make a change in midfield as they chase the game. Croatia holding firm despite Portugal's dominance. 10 shots to 7. Yet Perisic and company refuse to break. Mendes dominating the defensive battle tonight with 7 duels won, anchoring Portugal's backline with physical dominance. Portugal pressing hard now, but Croatia's discipline showing. 9 fouls conceded versus 6, yet still holding the line at 1-0. Livaković valued at €4 million, a steady presence holding Croatia's foundation together. Portugal's pass accuracy at 92% keeping them in control, but Croatia's defensive structure still intact after 67 minutes. Perisic breaking the deadlock from the back, 1 goal tonight, and the defender has become Croatia's game changer.
He's buried it. Ronaldo rifles the penalty into the net. Portugal take the lead.
Portugal's expected goals nearly double Croatia's. Yet here we are level at 68. The Croatians punishing efficiency when it matters most. Mendes orchestrating from the back with 4 key passes. That's defensive playmaking at its finest tonight. Leão now with 3 attempts and nothing to show. Portugal squandering the upper hand despite their dominance in open play. Costa valued at €40 million, a goalkeeper commanding premium market worth in international football. "70 minutes in, still level at 1 apiece. Croatia's discipline holding firm despite Portugal's territorial stranglehold. Vitinha's value is dropping right now, but you can push it back up by voting at mavos.app. Croatia committing fouls at nearly double Portugal's rate, yet somehow still level. Discipline cracking under sustained pressure. Pasalic comes on for Croatia, fresh legs in midfield as they chase the leveler here. Leão has fired 2 attempts already but found the target on neither. Portugal's quality finishing letting them down against the run of play. Ronaldo's got his goal tonight. One strike separating the sides in this tightly contested match. Portugal dominating the expected goals battle, 1.82 to 0.66, yet somehow it remains level at 73 minutes. Livaković valued at €4 million, a Croatian stalwart holding genuine market worth on the international stage. Croatia's discipline wavering now. 10 fouls to Portugal's 6 as Pasalic enters the midfield battle. Neves carries a market valuation of €25 million for Portugal. Portugal pressing hard with 14 more shots attempted, but Croatia's deeper defensive blocks keeping this deadlocked at 76. Perisic stands at 8.0 tonight, the highest rated player on this pitch right now. Leão leading the shot count with 2 attempts. Yet Portugal's XG advantage of 1.16 still yields just parity on the scoreboard. Dias commanding the backline tonight with 7 duels won, his physical dominance setting the tone in defense. "78 minutes in, still level, but Croatia's 11 fouls against Portugal's 6 suggests they're working hard to contain this assault. A car valued at €2.80 million in the current market, a player of significant standing for his nation. Pasalic enters the frame for Croatia, 11 men restored, but Portugal's passing precision at 92% continues to dictate tempo here. Costa carries a market valuation of €40.06 million, a reflection of his elite standing for Portugal. €10 remaining and Portugal's expected goals nearly double Croatia's. That finishing margin could decide this. Kovacic with 3 shots on target tonight, the most dangerous midfielder in the midfield battle right now. Croatia's 11 fouls against Portugal's 6 shows the defensive strain. Pasalic's fresh legs arrive into a high-pressure closing stretch. The goal is being reviewed for offside. The technology is checking this one now. Could change everything. Susic thought he had it, but VAR has ruled it out, offside. Croatia's goal is disallowed. Neves comes on for Ronaldo as Portugal chase a winner in the closing stages. Seven minutes remain and Portugal pressing hard. Croatia's disciplined shape holding firm despite the fouling toll. Diaz commanding the backline tonight with 8 duels won. A physical masterclass in the trenches. 6 minutes left, and Croatia have now conceded more fouls than they've committed shots on target. Defensive resilience tested to the limit. Livaković valued at €4 million, a fixture in Croatia's international setup. "5 minutes of World Cup football remaining, and Croatia have absorbed 11 fouls while staying level. Remarkable defensive discipline under siege." Valued at €3.5 million, a consistent presence in Portugal's international framework. For minutes left, and Kovacic has fired 3 shots on target, more than any other player on this pitch tonight. Car carries a market value of €2.8 million, a cornerstone of Croatia's international roster. "3 minutes to go, and Portugal's expected goals nearly double Croatia's, yet the scoreboard reads level. Costa commands a market valuation of €40 million, a premium asset in Portugal's international setup. Neves enters the fray as Portugal chase a winner, but Croatia's discipline remains sharp with 11 men holding the line. Nine duels won tonight. Diaz owns the ground battle in these final moments. Kovacic has found the target 3 times. Croatia's precision finishing keeping them level despite Portugal's dominance in chance creation. Livaković carries a market valuation of €4 million, a seasoned international presence for Croatia. We're in the 90th minute. Portugal 1-1 Croatia, and Portugal's expected goals nearly double Croatia's, yet the scoreline remains locked. Valued at €3.5 million, Portugal's dependable presence commanding trust on the international stage. Neves enters the frame as Portugal push for a winner in these final moments of added time. Car carries a market value of €2.80 million, a reliable international fixture for Croatia. Vatreni comes on for Croatia in stoppage time. Desperate search for a winner here. Kovacic has found the target 3 times tonight. Croatia's most clinical finisher despite Portugal's dominance in expected goals. Costa's market value sits at €40 million, a testament to his elite standing in international football. Stanišić has already found the net tonight. Croatia hunting for that second breakthrough as Portugal's keeper makes his 5th save.
There it is. Portugal buries it in stoppage time, and they've won it. He's buried it. Ramos rifles it home in stoppage time. Portugal takes the lead.
Croatia chasing shadows now. Kovacic's 3 shots can't overcome Portugal's 2-goal cushion at the death. Leão orchestrating the play from midfield, 1 assist, and dictating Portugal's tempo in these final moments. Portugal holding firm at 2-1 with Croatia's desperation mounting. 96 minutes gone, the pendulum swinging toward the final whistle. Primorac coming on for Croatia in these final seconds. A desperate throw of the dice. Croatia's discipline crumbling. 11 fouls to Portugal's 6, and desperation is written all over this. Livaković commanding respect with a €4.00 million market valuation underpinning his continental standing. Perisic into the book. Yellow card in the 8th minute of stoppage time for Croatia. Portugal's passing precision at 92% is starving Croatia of the ball when they need it most. Ronaldo just keeps proving the market wrong at this level. His value up $1 million tonight. So get on Mavos.app and vote higher if you agree. Portugal holding firm in the closing seconds. Kovacic has fired 3 shots on target, but cannot find the breakthrough Croatia desperately needs. Costa's 7.7 rating tonight, the best on the pitch when it matters most in stoppage time. Croatia's desperation shows in 11 fouls now, double Portugal's tally, as the final whistle approaches. Carries a €3.50 million valuation, a steady presence Portugal trusts in their World Cup squad. Croatia chasing desperately at 90 plus 10, but Portugal's 91% pass accuracy keeps the ball away from danger. Diaz has owned the backline tonight, commanding 10 dual victories to suffocate Croatia's late attacks. Kovacic has peppered the goal all night, 3 shots on target, but Portugal's keeper stands firm in these final moments.
He's buried it. Gvardiol rifles it in at the death, and Croatia have snatched it.
Extra time looms as both sides refuse to break. Portugal's XG advantage erased by Croatia's clinical finishing in stoppage time. Ramos leading the pitch tonight with a 7.9 rating, pure class from the Portuguese forward when it matters most. We're in the 46th minute, still level at 2 apiece. Croatia have now committed 12 fouls to Portugal's 6, desperation creeping into their tackles. Vardiel thought he'd leveled it, but VAR's got him. He's in an offside position. Goals ruled out. Croatia's discipline unraveling. 3 offsides now, 2 yellows. Desperate measures as Portugal dominate possession and chance creation. Livaković commanding respect across Europe, for million euros of market value backing his reputation on the grandest stage. Croatia's XG of 1.32 against their single goal shows their threading needles. Portugal's 2.18 reflects clinical efficiency. Saw valued at 3.50 million euros. Market confidence in the Portugal star's world-class credentials on football's biggest stage. Croatia's discipline crumbling at the half. 12 fouls committed, 3 offsides, chasing the game now. Paladakar carries 2.80 million euros in market value. European football's assessment of his quality on the world's biggest stage. That's the final whistle. Portugal edge Croatia 2-1 in a thrilling contest. Stay with us for Player Spotlight and Mavos Value Movers next. Costa commands a market valuation of €40.06 million, a testament to his elite standing in world football. Livakovic's market value sits at €4.00 million, reflecting his standing among Europe's top talent. Sa carries a market valuation of €3.50 million, Europe's assessment of his quality at international level. Car valued at €2.80 million, a measure of his standing among Europe's elite international performers. Costa's market valuation of €40.06 million underscores his status among football's most sought-after talents globally. Livaković commands a €4.00 million valuation, a snapshot of his value in today's competitive transfer market. Valued at €3.50 million, a reflection of his considerable worth in the modern game.